Let's take a look at a 30,000 foot flyover on buying versus renting. And this is going to be based over 7 years. Now, most people are in their home for about 8 to 10 years, sometimes 15 years or more. So we're just going to go with the 7 year outlook over 9 years. So this is on purchasing a home at 650,000, putting 10% down on the down payment. So your new initial loan amount is going to be this $585,000. Now you can see here, just looking at it from the top on down, over 7 years, you're going to be up in appreciation 298,000. So year 7 is where we're looking at that break off where most people would end up selling at that point. So if we're looking at just the appreciation gain of 253,000, that doesn't account for the appreciation. So as you make your monthly payment, a portion of it goes to pay down the principal balance of this initial 585,000. So you'll make 253,000 on the natural homes appreciation in the market, and you'll pay down the principal balance over 7 years about 54,000 as well. Now, this does not take into account your tax benefits of owning. And this is assuming a 22% tax bracket and the standard IRS deduction of 29,200. We're also doing a 4.8 year over year appreciation rate. So in year 7, that home you bought for 650,000 should be around 903,000, give or take. Now, when you buy the home, you're always going to have some closing costs. This is for down the line when you sell, and this would be the loan amount 531,107 when you do sell the home. So from the top here, you're always going to be a little bit negative in year 1 because you have those closing costs on top of the down payment. Year 2, year 3, you're almost at 72,000, and all the way up to year 7, as we mentioned, you're going to be about 298,000 after you sell the home net cash in hand. So if we're looking at buying versus renting, let's take a look at just the tax benefit of renting that property. So you're going to have $26,583. Divide that by 7 years, divide it by 12 months, and you're going to have $316 additionally as a deduction to be able to get additional refund check from Uncle Sam. So if we look at your expenses here in the first year, your mortgage payment is $5,039. Now that's $200 a month for homeowners insurance and regular property taxes. So the way to figure this out here for your effective payment after the tax advantages realization every year, when you get to file that deduction, we'll take the 5,039, deduct the 316. So your effective payment in year 1 is going to be roughly around 4723 to be able to write that off with the IRS. So of course it's going to be a little bit cheaper at this price point renting than owning, but on a 5 year national average, rents go up. So after time, as you can see here in year 4, your owning home ownership is actually going to be a cheaper payment than renting, and it's going to continue to spread apart as well. Year 7, you're going to be about $800 cheaper just to own than to rent. Now, this doesn't even take into account here year 4. You probably be cash flowing year 2 cheaper to own than rent, because this does not account for when you refinance, because we're at elevated rates right now here at the end of 2024. So we're about 6.75, 6.875 on this scenario. So if you refinance in 24 months, you're probably going to be cheaper than ending up renting. And we're going to dive a little bit deeper into that as well in our next video. But I want to give you guys a 30,000 foot flyover. If you have any questions whatsoever, always feel free to reach out.